Alright, good morning. We're gonna try something a little bit different. We're trying more of a day in the lifestyle, see how that goes. And see how good it is. So we're gonna start with a little bit of a weigh-in and go from there. I like to double check twice. $232.6. So that's the starting weight for the day, 232.6. Looks like I'm up 0.4 pounds from yesterday, so. Flavor of the day, grape popsicle. So, like I said a moment ago, I'm going to try to do it more of the day in the life of. I don't know how well it'll work, but we'll see. But for right now, I'm gonna go ahead, work on cleaning up some of the kitchen. We got a mess from last night's dinner that I just need to get cleaned up. Then the wife just left. She went to go get her nails done. So probably not going to be cooking breakfast this morning, but I just probably end up having a protein bar. Usually don't like to have my stomach too weighed down while I am going to the gym, so probably just have some fruit and maybe fruit and a protein drink, and then have the protein bar once I get back. But right now it is 8:52. I did sleep in. It took forever to fall asleep last night. So workout is done. I think I'm gonna try and I'm gonna overlay it over this and just kind of speak through it a little bit. So we oh shit, it's a big hill that kind of come up on. Man, this new gym that I'm going to is absolutely packed on Saturday afternoons. So I ended up doing 3 different movements for the shoulders, and then I typically start with like a 5-minute warm-up walk, just get the blood flow moving, and then jump into the lifting, and then do 15 minutes of zone 2 cardio, steady state cardio at the end. So what we ended up doing was shoulders today. We did overhead presses with the barbell. Typically I like to do overhead presses with the barbell, do a couple of other movements as well with the shoulders, and then come back and do overhead presses with dumbbells to kind of end it. But the gym was super packed. Honestly, it was really awkward trying to record anything, so I only got 2 of the 3 movements I did. So the first one I ended up doing was, like I said, overhead press with the barbell. Picking up the barbell, it feels like it was roughly like it was a 45-pound bar. I don't think it was heavier than that. So I worked my way up to a working set of 85 pounds for 9. So worked my way up to that, and then on the last working set I ended up doing a drop set. I dropped it down from 85 pounds to what was it, to 75 pounds, and yeah, so it was a good lift. And then after that I went and did lateral raises. Like I said, it was super packed, and I don't want to get like really awkward angles. Not very often anyways. I know a couple of my videos I definitely have some awkward angles in there, but so I didn't do any videoing of the lateral raises, but ended up doing like 30 pounds for both sides, and I'd used the cable machine, so I did the right and the left side, obviously. I guess it's not obvious, but I did right then left. So I did 30s, and then each time I did a drop set. So I started with 30s, then I dropped it down to
Man, this is just getting pretty bad. Weird traffic everywhere. So started with 30s, dropped it down to 15s for the drop set. And yeah, I did that 3 times. And then from there I used the pec deck machine, obviously flipped it to the rear delt side. I did get footage of that. Sorry for the awkward angle again. Tried my best. There's not really anywhere to put the phone where it's not super awkward and not really comfortable filming in the gym or filming with that many people. I did talk to the people at the gym. They said that typically it's not so crowded first thing in the morning, and so that's when I plan on doing most of my lifts anyways. So I'll be able to go in and get my lifts done early and be able to get some decent footage of it rather than super awkward angles, and maybe work my way up into being comfortable and bringing in a tripod. Speaking of tripods, I broke mine yesterday. So I bought a cheap one from Walmart and it broke. Barely used it a couple of times and it's already gone. So be probably picking up a new one. But yeah, it was a good workout. I did forget to eat anything this morning. I remembered when I got to the gym that I forgot to grab some fruit and a protein drink. So yeah. But that's the workout, and we'll see you in the next clip. The wife and I planning on going shopping today, picking up some stuff for the apartment. So yeah, the next clip will probably just be whatever I end up eating. So we'll see you there.
My wife and I went to one of our favorite Korean barbecue places, and it had the thinly sliced ribeye. Then we wandered to find some scents for the house. All right, so got a new little GoPro stick. Or not a GoPro stick, but I guess you can use it for the GoPro. So got a new one of these for the car. Needed one for a little while. Mine broke. And we also got some mics. So we'll test it out, see how good it works, be able to make some better content. Who knows? But yeah.